race, and they're off. For the Grade 1 Ladbrokes Christmas Hurdle, over 2 miles, and Burdett Road immediately sent into the lead by Harry Cobden. Already they're on towards the fourth flight. Burdett Road led there by about a length or so. Constitution Hill stood a very, very long way off that flight. Constitution Hill has breezed into second place. Lump Sum is already being driven. Lossymouth tries to latch herself now onto the hills, the leading duo. Down towards the final quarter of a mile. Constitution Hill moves up on the outside of Burdett Road. Constitution Hill takes the lead. Burdett Road tries to go with him. Lossymouth now is flat to the board towards the near side, back in third. Constitution Hill has the lead as he comes down towards the final flight. Constitution Hill over in front by a length and a half to two. Lossymouth in second, a mistake in third by Burdett Road. Constitution Hill is back, and he's the first ever 3 times winner of a Ladbrokes Christmas Hurdle.
Well, of course it gives us a lot of pleasure, but I think, all the more is possibly the sort of, there is a lot of relief in it, to be fair. It seems a long time since last year, and it has been exactly that, it's been a year of trials and tribulations.
Galopin Des Champs pressurising them from the front. From fact to file as they approach the final fence in a Willie Mullen showdown. It is Galopin Des Champs from fact to file who's trying to deliver a run over on the far side. These two up the run in. It is Galopin Des Champs holding off fact to file. He's unbeatable over fences here at Leopardstown. Repeats of his chases for Paul Tarnan, who's over the moon.
We had plenty on our plate after getting beaten the Durkin again. And sick of seeing the other leg going up the gallop and looking at him. So no, I was really happy with him coming here, and he obliged, yeah.
George, Il Francais has got the lead. Il Francais, Banbridge out jumps him towards the outside, and it's Banbridge and Paul Townend who now swoop and take the lead, and it will be Banbridge in the King George. Banbridge wins the Ladbrokes King George.
It's huge. It's a huge race to win. I haven't had many goes at it. It was only my second go at it, so it's nice to get it off.
Is the first of 2 open ditches, and Ballyburn setting a stiff test here, but again he's closed down by Sir Gino on the outside, and now Sir Gino is the one who goes on. This Sir Gino setting his sights on the final fence. Sir Gino is over and clear. Ballyburn a bad mistake in second, but he's well beaten at the time. Sir Gino coming home, an exemplary round of jumping on his first start over fences.
It's brighter days ahead from in second place. King of Kingsfield, State Man, is not coming into it, and brighter days ahead is in splendid isolation coming down towards the final flight. It's brighter days ahead, and Sam Ewing a long way clear. Over the final flight goes brighter days ahead. This couldn't be any more impressive. It is brighter days ahead, upholding the Morgiana form in the Grade 1 Neville Hotels Hurdle. 1-horse finish. It's the mare.
You said Mare's Hurdle earlier on. Surely it's the champion now.
Mare's Hurdle.
Stop that.
Here's 2 out, going into it. It is now the Jukebox Man who quickened into it and now jumps into the lead. Highland switches towards the near side. A furlong to go. 1 fence to take. The Jukebox Man is at it. The Jukebox Man by over 2 lengths to Highland in second. Massacha well held in third. Racing up towards the line. It is the Jukebox Man who robs home to win the Ladbrokes Cordo Star.
It's been a really tough week. The yard at home have been amazing. My head lass Jill has been tireless working on him, and he's turned up there in what appeared to be very good form, but I think there's improvement to come.
And little between Nick Rocket, McDermott and Midnight Alfred, then 3-card Bragg and Lucid Dreams, History of Fashion and Arthur Darton, Grunk of the Tain, Spanish Harlem next, then Will Do, Favori to Sean Do, Meeting of the Waters and Panda Boy, Anatomically Chosen, Percival the Galwan, Toss Again, Desert Morehouse and Pinkerton, then Her Own Suderi, Life in the Park, Mars Harper, Chavez Gallant de Vozelle, Fakir Delaine, leaving behind Clark Ken.
Down they go towards the third fence from home. Paris Encore and Pay the Piper still doing battle. Harper's Brook, the eyes are drawn to Harper's Brook away to the outside. He'll be played as late as possible here by Keelan Woods. He's a horse that doesn't do much once he hits the front. He's a length behind Paris Encore and Pay the Piper, who are still having a ding-dong tussle. Now Harper's Brook being brought towards the outside to deliver his run. A length behind the leading pair at the last. We've got a three-way line. Paris Encore, Pay the Piper, Harper's Brook. Time's running out, but he's getting there. Harper's Brook to the near side of Paris Encore. Paris Encore battling Harper's Brook. Noses to the front under a beautiful ride.
He's not a difficult horse to ride, you just can't move on him.
Yeah.
Which is, look, I suppose he's a little bit difficult, but fair play to Dan Skelton. His one instructions for us, he just scraped the outside wing up the straight. I don't know why he told me that, but he did, and he kept going over about scraping the outside wing, and it works out well. Look, small field, whether he's a great track to ride a horse like that. He's got loads of ability, sure, we know that. He's jumped, he's been in front in 2 big handicaps on a Saturday, 10 lengths clear, and finished second, but when it all works out.
Head on the downhill run inside the final half mile of this Grade 1 Guinness 0014 Novice Chase. Absolutely anybody's race as they continue to race towards the straight. Search for Glory and Sam Ewing move up on the outside to just head Mirazur West on the inner. Covering that move is Sam Majest in third. Good Land travels well in 4. Imper Pass travels well in 5 ahead of Water Whispers and Jordan's, although the back marker of the 7 is still very far from out of it. As they swing into the straight, 2 fences left to jump. Search for Glory. Sam Ewing, Mirazur West on the inside. Imper Pass now moves 2 to the outside with Sam Majest on his outer. Jordan's coming there behind them. Good Land and Water Whispers have cried enough as they come down to the second last. And it's Search for Glory. Imper Pass on the outside. Mirazur West. Jordan's running on behind them for Richard Egan. But it's Search for Glory and Imper Pass. Imper Pass takes over at the last. Lands in front with a good jump from Search for Glory in second. Jordan's running on in third. But it's Imper Pass who's streaking clear and going on by some 3 to 4 lengths. And Willie Mullen's going to break his Grade 1 duck for the week as Imper Pass and Darrow Jacob win the fall.
I know he was good now today, he travelled great. It was a great spot by Willie and his team to come down here 2 mile 3.5. It was perfect, it was a nice opportunity for him, and I'm just glad that I was on his back for today. So, but look, Paul's looked after this horse incredibly well throughout his career, and it's nice to have the opportunity to sit on him today.
He looked like he learned a lot from Ferryhouse.
I thought he was very good today. He travelled really well on the bridle the whole way. First 4 fences he met them absolutely spot on. He got loads of confidence from them, and then I just sat against him at a couple of his fences, and he was very good. Give him a bit of daylight coming into home straight, and Stellar or Sam's horse picked up really well, but then from the back of the second last to the last, he's really picked up, and he was good and brave and long at the last.
Patrick Mullins building up, couple of lengths advantage, is almost gone after a terrible mistake. Well done, Patrick Mullins, to keep that partnership intact.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.